People ask me all the time, so what's your favorite AI tool? Honestly, I don't think that's the right question anymore. Because after using AI almost every day for over a year, I've realized something. The tool matter far less than the creator using it. And honestly, this whole conversation reminds me of something from years ago. Back when I was working as 3D artist, people used to argue about software all the time. Blender or Maya or 3ds Max or Cinema 4D. Everyone had a favorite. Everyone believed their software was the best. But at the end of the day, great artists created amazing work with all of them. Because the software was never the most important part. The creator was. And AI feels very similar to me. The biggest difference is, back then, nobody looked at someone using Blender and said, "You are not real artist," or "You are cheating." Today, those conversations happen every single day. People spend so much time debating the tools that they forget why those tools exist in the first place. And before we continue, I just want to be honest with you for a second. I could spend days polishing these videos, adding more cinematic b-roll, more transition, more animations, but that's honestly not why I'm making this series. I'm making it because I want to document this journey while I'm actually living it, not 5 years later when everything worked out. Right now, while I'm still making mistakes, while I'm still learning. Maybe you are trying to build your own game, maybe you are learning AI, maybe you are simply overwhelmed by how fast everything is moving. If sharing my experiences help even one person, some of the mistakes I made, then this series is already worth it. When I first started experimenting with AI, I thought I had to keep up with everything. Every week, there was another model, another tool, another workflow, another video telling me this changes everything. For a while, I chased all of it. And then one day, I realized something. I wasn't spending my time building games anymore. I was spending it trying to keep up. That's when everything changed, actually. I stopped chasing tools and started building a workflow instead. Today, I don't use AI to replace my work. I use it to remove friction. When I'm designing a mechanic, I don't ask AI, "Can you make game?" I ask, "What am I missing? What would confuse the player? Is there another way to solve this problem?" Those conversations are incredibly valuable, not because AI always gives the right answer. Sometimes it's completely wrong, but it forces me to think. And that's what makes me a better developer. The same thing happens when I'm coding. People think the biggest benefit is code generation. For me, it's debugging, it's brainstorming, and having someone to bounce ideas off. Sometimes the answer is useful. Sometimes the question is even more useful. Another place where I completely changed my workflow was concept development. Back in 2021, I spent countless hours browsing Pinterest, ArtStation, and every corner of the internet, looking for inspiration. Then I started experimenting with Midjourney. Later, I spent an unbelievable amount of time inside Google Labs, trying things, breaking prompts, learning what worked. Most of the tools don't even exist anymore. But the lessons stayed. Today, I still collect references, but now I can create ideas too. Not finished assets, not production-ready art, just enough to get moving. And honestly, that's usually all I need. I think that's the biggest lesson AI has taught me. AI isn't valuable because it gives you perfect answers. It's valuable because it helps you keep moving. Less searching, less waiting, less context switching, more creating, more experimenting, and more learning. And I think that's where most people miss the opportunity. They keep asking, can AI replace artists? Can AI replace programmers? Can AI replace game developers? Meanwhile, I'm asking something completely different. How can AI help me become a better one? That single question changed my entire workflow. The funny thing is, I actually use fewer AI tools today than I did a year ago. Not more, because I stopped chasing every new release. I found a handful of tools that genuinely fit the way I work, and I focused on becoming really good at using them. That decision alone probably saved me hundreds of hours. AI will keep changing. The tools you're using today probably won't be the tools you are using next year. But your workflow, your curiosity, your ability to solve problems, those things stay with you. So, if I could leave you with one thought, it would be this. Don't build your workflow around AI tools. Build your workflow around solving problems. Then choose the tools that remove the most friction. That's the real superpower. I used this mindset to build my own mobile game. And I will show you exactly how I use this mindset to build my own mobile game. From the very first prototype to something people could actually play. See you in episode 4.